Oh, makofi kwa mheshimiwa. Push it with one finger. Push it with one finger. Sharon, like this. Yes. Sharon.
Then you press it as a bit. Wow, that's easy.
Then you push.
And then
Push.
all this goes in. Now this one stay on the outside.
Yes, but push in until it comes from behind. But in human being, you can't see it coming.
All right.
Push, put the finger inside. Are you feeling the ring? Are you feeling the ring?
Inside.
Look
No.
for the ring. Look for it. Search for it and push it.
It's already.
Yes, push it. Deep. Because it must come from this. No, don't pull.
Okay, so this is it.
Yes.
So this remains out.
Yes.
And then, of course, the penis will go through here, and the woman is safe, and the sperms will collect in the bag.
Yes.
So when she's finished the sex,
You roll
you roll it like that.
3 times.
1, 2, 3, and then you pull it out.
And also we emphasize to direct the man. Sometimes he can go the condom, pull the condom.
So we've got the man here and we've got the woman here.
Yeah.
Put that in. That's fantastic.
Yes.
So, are these readily available? Thank you.
I've just asked a question.
Are these readily available in Kenya?
Not really.
No.
No, readily available, yes. The ones that like we we need 8 million. Last year was very big. So, and also they also
Very
tell me how did this go? It is tax stability. So they have a couple of high risk groups like sex workers, sex workers. Find them people
maybe to wind up, even for oral sex, we're having a lot of oral sex happening now, and people are getting gonorrhea of the throat and other infections. We're encouraging them to use the female condom as a dental dam. In Kenya, currently we don't have dental dam, so what you do, you tear this, yeah, like that, and then you can be safe. You can paste it on the vagina and a man can. Because we are getting a lot of cardiacis, gonorrhea and other infections. Then they kiss, then they go back to themselves, and by the time they realize this cardiacis is too late. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is 8.
Lucky condoms, I guess those ones are looking nice, huh?
Yeah. So welcome.
Thank you.
So that is the AHF Kenya branded condom. It's called Icon. We've been having it for some time, but currently we've not been able to import it into the country.
Why?
But because of some tax measures that were put on the condom. So one of the things actually we've been requesting from the government, the parliament, the treasury, is to get a waiver because as you can see, it's called Icon Gold. It is large and thin, and so people loved it. It was fitting well, it was thin, so there was no difference. And so
it
for
was
like
almost like skin to skin.
correct, correct. So people have been asking for it, but unfortunately, AHF Kenya has run out of it.
Okay, so we're going to try and figure out why do we have a tax on condoms, right? We shouldn't have a tax on condoms. Now, does Icon have one for women?
Currently not yet, but it's something in the pipeline.
Where does it come from?
The US, where AHF is based at LA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, you're getting them as a donation, but there's a tax.
correct.
So you're getting them as a donation,
But
free,
you
but
get-
then you have a tax, and you normally give them out to Kenyans for free.
For free.
All right, so we'll work on that, yeah?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take a few of these so I can lobby my parliamentarians.
So maybe you can
So
see
over and
the
above that,
grants.
AHF, being an NGO in this country, we are currently in 10 counties, but Nairobi is our biggest county.
Yes.
So we are supporting 12 sites, and we do the whole consortium of HIV prevention, where we distribute free condoms. But now with the focus on young persons, adolescent girls and boys, we are doing what we are calling the school health program, where we distribute sanitary towels for free to school-going children. So last year in Nairobi, we were able to support 2 schools for a year. And in those schools, we were supporting 400 girls.
So you're supporting public schools or community-based or private?
So
or?
those ones were in Mathare. So they were community-based schools within
Yeah,
Mathare
that's where we have a
schools.
huge gap. We only give public schools, and as women rep, we buy a few for community.
Thank you.
But yeah, focus on community-based and faith-based.
Sure.
Thank you.
So that we did, and then apart from the testing, then we have sites where we do care and treatment for those who are infected with condoms. So we give medicines free of charge, and the
What do you mean
medicines we
infected
receive
with condoms?
with HIV. In the event maybe prevention failed, and unfortunately you contracted.
So these are like
HIV.
retrovirals?
So these are retrovirus, and also we offer TB care, and also we offer that line treatment now, and we are very glad that the government has really supported us through KEMSA and the Nairobi County government. So thank you very much.
So they're giving you the drugs?
They give us the drugs for free.
Fantastic. And you just dispense them to the survivors? Right.
So actually Kenya, we are currently using, I think, the best generation of antiretroviral. Maybe you saw sometimes back when they were trying to
I want you to be captured. Talk.
yeah. So I was saying when you saw the people with HIV demanding for more quality and also less drugs that are not toxic, this was a drug they're demanding for. So and then
So
also,
now it's available, not for sale.
yes.
Okay, so today is International World Condoms Day, and we're here to celebrate that, and also to celebrate the milestones that we've had as a country with our various partners on combating the HIV infections. All right, we haven't won the war. There are still many young people getting infected with HIV, and the reason is because of course they're not using protection. All right, and there are a number of ways to protect yourself, but of course the best way to protect yourself from sexually transmitted diseases and HIV is a condom. So condoms are readily available by so many partners in Kenya, and we'll be linking us the site to many partners. AHF is one of the partners, and they've got many centers in Nairobi. So we would like you to visit an AHF center nearest to you, and we'll put the list of where all the centers are in Nairobi so that you can actually get your condoms. All right, they're also providing sanitary towels for free, and we will try and support them as well, so that you know, we know a lot of girls say that, oh, we got free sanitary towels, and that's why we ended up pregnant, because the guy gave us the sanitary towels but also took advantage of us. So we don't want any girl out there to trade her body for sanitary towels. All right, it's you end up pregnant, you might end up with an STD, you might end up with HIV. All right, and we have the drugs being provided, the retroviral drugs, in case you've got HIV. It's not a death sentence. You can leave, and you can leave healthy. And I can see that the Kenya government has really improved on the quality of care. Some of the drugs that came in the initial stages were quite harsh, and a lot of people were suffering when they were taking them. Now we have KEMSA stocking the good drugs that are the latest and that actually have little effect on negative effect on the person who's consuming them. So you need to get on your retroviral drugs so you can have a healthy life as you continue being HIV positive. And of course you need to learn how not to transmit it. So if you know your status, that helps, because then you can actually protect the person that you love. And HIV testing is still free of charge, right? So go and get tested. Are we having testing today here? Yes. Right, so I'm going to get tested. All right, so go get tested so that you know your status. All right, and it's better knowing your status than not, because you might just end up saving the life of somebody else by not infecting her. All right, as I said, it's not a death sentence, quality of life might be tough because of all the drugs you have to take. So, you know, while you're HIV positive, do not infect someone else. And the only way you can avoid that is if you actually get tested. So, today is World Condoms Day, right? Condoms are going to be readily available, all right? If you're going to have fun over Valentine, use a condom, all right? Yeah. Asante.
Mheshimiwa, distinguished guests, I'm Monisha Hamisi from Kenya Red Cross. This is the Global Fund HIV Grant tent, exhibition tents. Kenya Red Cross, we are principal recipient to the HIV grant, and we're implementing through our sub-recipients. So we are having a number of sub-recipients within Nairobi implementing a number of interventions, and the HIV grant and the Global Fund is mainly about prevention. So there has been a lot of investment under prevention, targeting the key population. We're having the female sex workers, we're having MSM and PWADs. So it is about working with the community, the peer educators, the CHPs, formerly the CHVs, in creating awareness, sensitization, and advocating for HIV testing, advocating for use of prevention, so that we can minimize the new infections. So we're having, we are also targeting the discordant couples. We are having a PMTCT, prevention of mother to child. Now it is EMTCT. Yeah, we are also having treatment care and support. We are now, those who are already affected, are targeted for compliance, adherence in terms of drugs, and also assigning U is equal to U, so that they do not transmit. So this package here is NSP, needle syringe program, of which now the people who use drugs, they're able to prevent themselves. They do not share needles, and it is it's a package that we provide as Kenya Red Cross to all our PWID partners. Yeah, so they are equipped. This is for safety, because at times the users, they just throw the needles and they could be positive. So they use this to collect any used needles, yeah, so that they do not infect themselves. Yeah, we also give them a hygiene pack with the users. Sometimes they rarely, yeah, even get to clean themselves. So we provide this facility. We have a nutritional package at the center where they also get a basic meal.
So at the center, where exactly is the center?
In Nairobi, we are having SAPTA. SAPTA are having 4 drop-in centers within Nairobi, and they have.
So you're on social media, right?
Yes.
So can you tag me and highlight your centers in Nairobi, so that at least people who are watching this live feed can actually, I'll retweet whatever you tag me, and highlight the centers so that we can direct people to the various centers. Yeah?
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah. Because sometimes, you know, information is power, and we assume that everybody knows, and this is an opportunity to make sure we spread the word. Yeah? And thank you so much for the work that you do. All right? And now you don't just teach others, right? You also follow suit, right? So that means everybody that's young, that's going to have beautiful sex on Valentine's Day, use a condom, right? And I saw some good ones.
This is a good example of not using a condom. Not using a condom and a used condom. Wrap up. Safe sex is sexy.
Yes, it looks absolutely sexy. Yeah.
One of our youth is also a former drug user. He's on the methadone program, and has been a lot of work in sensitizing.
How long have you been on methadone?
Now it's 7 years.
7 years. And do you still feel, is it something you're going to have to do for life, or there's going to come a point where you'll actually quit the system?
I'm actually on the cessation program right now, because I'm trying to wean off, so I can just get out of it.
Exactly.
Because I
Yeah.
also want to just live
It's
on drugs.
here. It's mind over matter. You know. So you know, you could win off in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, right? Just try and win off, and then just stand strong on your own. All right.
Depends on how long you also did the drugs.
Yes. Right. Okay. So how long did you do drugs before you got on methadone? 16 years.
I started in 2004.
How old were you?
I was 19, 20.
So why do you think you started taking drugs?
Actually, I'm a musician by profession, so I really thought it was really cool to be high and just write music. So I actually started like it was just like.
So did you write some really great music when you were high? And are you writing great music now that you're not high?
I'm still writing music and it's still great, but now I'm not high. So I think I was young and I was just.
You know, I always say to people, if you want to get high on God. You know, get high on God. He never lets you down. All right, just get high on God. Sit there and just get high on Him. All right.
Hi.
Hi.
We are Bahostess. Bahostess is sex workers-led organization which is being run by sex workers themselves from the reception to the medicine. And we can see we are having a lot of things for protection. We really like protecting ourselves, but as much as we are protecting, we also need security. We have, this is called the PrEP ring. It is a ring which goes by this PrEP, this oral PrEP, but this ring is being inserted in the vagina. We realize that it has come to help us from the GBV, intimate partner GBV. At least it has gone down by 10%, and we are saying it's grateful. We're also using the PrEP. The PrEP is oral,
Yeah.
which
So
is
if
for
you're raped,
protection. Yes, no. This for you, not for when you are raped. When you are raped, you use PEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, but this is PrEP. You take it one day, every day for your protection. And it is normally used by somebody who's not HIV positive, so it's for negative person. The same thing applies like this one. And you see, we also have ARVs for those people who are already...
so tell me about this.
This
right?
ring?
So you're a sex worker,
Yes.
and you put this ring and you take this. Is this oral?
No, when I use this alone with condom.
Okay.
And even when I'm using that one, I'll use that one with condom. But we cannot use both of them
All right,
because
so-
all of them are
So
doing the same work.
how would it prevent?
HIV.
Yes.
It prevents. It's a prevention
Because
measure.
you've got the condom, and this is what?
That is an oral PrEP. These are the pre-ring PrEP. This you insert it inside your vagina, but it goes hand in hand with the condom. This is oral. You swallow with your mouth. It goes hand in hand with condom. That is the prevention. We take it as a full commodity.
So prevention from
HIV.
and STDs.
Yes.
Okay,
Not
great.
STD, HIV.
HIV.
Okay.
And also this one is not used by somebody who's having anal sex. It is using for somebody who's using vaginal sex only.
So these are some of the female controlled tools. As you know that for a long time we've been asking why we get female controlled and things like that.
So this is how is this similar to the female condom?
It is not similar. This
So
one is a
you
bit...
put a condom.
You don't put a condom, you insert it inside your vagina.
Right.
It goes and stays here in the cervix. It places itself there. Yes.
And then do you remove it?
Yes, after 20 days we remove it.
Yeah, I'm getting a
So
bit.
this ring, within it, there is impregnated some drugs. So when it's there, it keeps releasing the drug into the vagina, so that the semen that comes in has virus will kill them before they infect.
Okay,
So
great.
the user still needs a condom
Right.
to ensure that they prevent themselves from
STIs.
pregnancy and STIs. So they have a choice to use this and a condom, or to use the oral one and a condom.
So it stays in for 28 days.
Yes, it is.
And then you have to throw it out and then get a new one?
Yes, you remove it. After 28 days you remove it.
And then?
Then you go for another one. You have to replace it immediately.
And
Because
are
it is
these available readily?
Yeah, it's
Still
a
a study. Still a study. Working for sex workers, yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
And also I would like to add, when it comes to sex work, today is Eve of Valentine, and our security is not so good. We are adding security. As much as we are protecting our men, we need us to be protected.
I know. I recently went to Korogocho and I met a number of sex workers, and yeah, the security has always been a problem.
Very.
Yeah, the thing is, I think I really don't know how to tell you to protect yourself, other than maybe learning the skills. Maybe we should do courses on how to protect yourself physically. All right, that's number one. Number two is obviously, know your customer. All right, know your customer, because when you take these new customers that you don't really know, right, at the end of the day, they could be serial killers, they could be just people looking out to take advantage and not pay for the services.
Like you see, very recently, even our madam here was one who was assisting us in Roysambo. We had these policemen, they come, they post as a customer, but later on they do something funny, they threaten you, they even take money from you. She was the one who went with us and we intervened. Now you see, even at the far end, even me as a sex worker, as much as I'm protecting myself from the client.
Well, the police, I think if the police are doing that, we should call them out. All right, we should call them out, because they're supposed to protect you, not to endanger you. All right, and not to misuse you. All right, and you know, sex workers remain illegal in Kenya, so to speak, but we know that we have a lot of women who are in sex work, and some of them don't want an alternative. This is their work and this is what they want to continue doing, right? So we need to be able to protect them, right? And those who want to stop, right, we have interventions through national government affirmative action to try and help the groups become able to do something else. But I've met the two cadres of people. So for me as a leader is to make sure that those who do sex work and want to continue doing their sex work, right, they are protected.
Yes,
all right?
that's
All right? Because it's not here to judge you and say, no, this is not the work that you're supposed to do. At the end of the day, you know, sex work has happened all over the world from before Jesus Christ to the end.
And we are there to stay.
I don't see you. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, yes, we'll figure out a way to make sure that you're safe. And I think the first thing to do is learn how to protect yourselves. Right? So let's figure out how we can have classes for them to be able to protect themselves.
We'll be following you for that information.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Yes.
Hi.
Everywhere I've gone, this penis is everywhere.
We must ensure that people know how to use and wear
a condom. Yeah, I remember somebody said they once did a demonstration on a finger, and the guy went home, put the condom on his finger, and had sex with the wife, and he wondered why. Right? So now you actually show him it has to be put here. Yeah.
These dishes, we deal with MSNs. MSNs are male of sex with men, and we're based in Nairobi. We have a cohort of about 8,000 devoted people that we serve in Nairobi County and all its sub-counties.
Yeah, I did meet your organization during COVID, and I think I gave you some food.
Yes,
right.
Yeah, we do appreciate
yes,
so much.
yes.
Yeah, you do.
So you know, Kenyans like to pretend that they're so holy and they know it all, right? I say only God can judge us, and they have no authority to judge anyone. So for me, if men prefer to have sex with men, that's your business, not my business. All right? And we as a government, I think we need to make sure that we protect everyone. All right? The Constitution says protect everyone. And when God said thou shalt not kill, he did not say thou shalt not kill, but kill the MSM or kill the LGBTQI. It was just thou shalt not kill anyone. All right? So love your neighbor. He did not say love your neighbor except an LGBTQI. He said love your neighbor. So irrespective of what you are. So for me, you know, people don't seem to understand, right? But at the end of the day, one's sexual orientation is their business. When you're a consenting adult, it's your business, all right? If it's a crime, if you rape, if you sodomize somebody who didn't want to be sodomized, that's criminal, right? If you go and lure children, that's criminal, whether you're heterosexual or LGBTQI. So for me, I know that in Kenya, we have men who sleep with men, all right? And it's not going to go away today. It's not going to go away tomorrow, all right? So for us is to support you, and I'm really proud of you for standing up to be counted to protect yourselves. I really am proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I think this is a good thing there. They don't have the condoms here, but condoms, one of the tools, so they prep them. They also lubricants so that
Right. So today we celebrate you and use a condom. Stay safe.
Stay safe. Safer is sexy.
Safer is sexy. Right.
That's the last one here.
Okay, leg. Premium condoms?
Yeah.
Alright, so so it's black, but you got a blue condom.
Yeah. So
How-
basically we are Miller Pharmaceuticals. So we're based in Nairobi. So we are a private company in conjunction with the government. So we are basically we
so you're adopted for pleasure.
for pleasure. So we in conjunction with the government we do donations to cancer. So we want to curb the deficit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And where's your parent company?
Parent company, we are the main company.
Yeah, but where do you get your product?
From India.
From England. So
From India.
From India.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
This one is 30. At the moment we are selling at 30,
Yeah,
but in the retail stores it's at
Some takes it at big.
So where can
How many inside?
There are three. Yeah, it's just
3 for 30 bob. So wait,
400.
no, that's it, retail. But you sell it
we normally sell it at 40 bob
to
to the kiosk, local kiosk.
yeah.
so the kiosk is making over 100% profit.
Sure, yeah.
So why can't you tell them there's a recommended sale price?
Yeah, we are working on that. We are doing that actually. So that's why even today we are donating some being International Condoms Day.
Yeah.
Giving this one even at a 30 bob mainly today. Yeah, we recommend.
So at the moment, since it's a new product in the market, we have to cut our losses.
Yeah.
So first things first, we want to make awareness first, and then afterwards, it will be very affordable for you.
So it's called Leo.
Yeah,
it's going to be-
Today,
yeah.
started
It's
for
started, it
pleasure.
looks like this.
International
Right?
Condom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like this.
Okay, I mean, right. So you can see, you can blow it up and it's not going to have any...
Yeah.
Right?
Like
Okay.
this, yeah.
Alright, so it's not a balloon, alright?
It's not a balloon.
This is a
It's
standard
yeah.
condom.
Yeah.
Free retailing at 100 shillings.
Yeah.
So for good sex, 30 shillings.
Yeah,
Right?
sure. So today I'm telling people to make love, being the month of love, let us make love and not unwanted babies.
Let's make love, not unwanted babies.
Yeah.
Okay? Trust, ribbed. Yeah, I remember trust. Trust has been there forever. Yeah. Okay, so you got the standard, you got the ribbed, and you've got the classic. And how much is it retailing?
Retailing is selling at 50 bob.
For one. Sasa hiyo leo ndio itakushinda. Bei yake ni 33 bob.
But we go with the quality.
Hapana, wewe usiseme quality. Tumeona imepanuliwa kama balloon, hakuna shida hapo. Punguza bei. Yes. Okay. Condomize.
Welcome to CHIP Kenya. We are a local NGO that's funded through CBC, men's HIV programming across the country, but we also have a program in Nairobi called Connect, and this includes HIV prevention, care and treatment services. Under prevention, we have HIV testing services, we have prevention services which includes the condom, pre-exposure prophylaxis, post-exposure prophylaxis.
So where do you operate from?
We have programs all across the country.
In Nairobi?
Nairobi, we have Connect. Our offices are in the Avenue Kilimani, and under that we have a drinks component.
So do you go out or people come to you?
We actually work with the county government, Department of Health. We work in there. We work together. It's a partnership to support the facility.
Fantastic.
And
so all the Tumaini centers will be having?
Yeah.
Yeah?
In the centers and other HIV clinics.
we support HIV, but also at the community we support adolescent girls and young women. Yeah, where we offer comprehensive partnership, just to ensure that they are
You know, with
empowered.
all of you in place, we should actually win this war.
Yes.
Right. Teenage pregnancies, HIV spread, STDs.
Yeah. And we also take care of those who take drugs through methadone
Yes,
programs
yes.
closely with
We're
the
trying to
county.
pass a bill in Parliament for harm reduction
that's
as a singular project.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Yes.
Well done. Happy International Condoms Day. Quickly. Everyone is so happy because they all got condoms for the Valentine, huh? Yeah. Not without my condom. Right? You know, dressing it up would be very sexy.
Yeah.
Alright, so take your time, dress it up before it enters you.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quickly.
Okay, so hello, my name is Sarah Valentine, HIV Prevention Ambassador, USAID Dreams Project, and we deal with empowering young girls, adolescent girls and young women from age 10 to 24 years. So what we do is we empower them through education. We support them for those that are in school. We pay for partial of their education fees, that is a subsidy. And for the ones that are out of school, we attach them to vocational trainings. And those are the ones that don't come to class 8 or they're not in school. So we're trying to empower them. We also have business kits and the seed capitals. So we are trying to teach girls to be dependent on themselves. As you can see, there are a lot of femicide cases going on. So we are trying to make them know that they can start up their things. They don't need to rely on men. Yeah.
They have sites. We have sites where they do the activity in Dandora.
Yeah, we have the one in Dandora, in Chiru, Panjenga, and the ones in Kasarani, Wiki. So we have a
Send me an invite one of the days that you're having a group meeting, and I could come over.
Thank you. You're also welcome.
Thank you. Sorry, United. Okay.
Karibu hapa.
Asante.
Yetu Maisa. So Maisa tunadu sports for development. Kutumia sports. Yes. So we use sports as a tool for bring my youth pamoja, then teach vitu vingine kama mambo na community health.
That's fantastic. You know what? The government can't do everything. So I'm so happy for all of you sending up to be counted, finding the money, which is not easy, and doing the job that you do. Honestly, God bless you.
Amen.
All right. I've seen so many penises today. This is the last one I'm seeing. Just hold. In fact, this table has 2 of them. All right. So can you have no condoms here? Can we have a demonstration of how to wear a condom? Who's going to do us a demonstration on how to wear a condom? Come on. I need a demonstration. All right.
This one is for male, eh? So we are doing the one for male. So we remove it like this. Then this one is the penis. We start it like this. You make sure it has. You should do something else.
Okay, so what did you do wrong?
You make sure that there is an air, so that the condom should not burst.
So how do you make sure there is air? Okay, let's do another one. Okay, let's do this one. So what did you think you did wrong?
So now air gets
Okay. So you have to make sure there's no air. So wait, hold on. This one is this way, right? So when you do it here, the first thing you do is you get rid of the air, like that. Get rid of the air.
Yes.
So this one has no air now.
Yes.
Oh, it does. How do you get rid of the air? So you squeeze the top, make sure there's no air, and then you roll it down. The reason why you don't want air is because if there's air, then there's a chance of it exploding. So no air, flat. Okay, cool.